Welcome, everyone, to our prayer journey with my Toth. We're approaching the time in Florida in which we start to get ready for the upcoming hurricane season. And any time that a hurricane goes by, they give the different things. I forget what they are. There's a warning and a whatever else they call it, saying, you may have to evacuate. And if you evacuate or bug out, you would, take whatever your essential supplies are and get out of town. Now, we've been here for 20 years. We got hit with some storms, and in each case, we kind of held our ground. And most people will tend to do that no matter where they are. You see people sometimes coming to places, trying to drag them out of the homes because it is going to be so dangerous when they're right on the water. And the police will try to encourage them to come on, get out before the storm comes in. Once the storm comes in, you're stuck with what it may bring. If you look at the Ukraine, they were invaded by Russia. A lot of people did not get out of their major cities until the Russians came so close. And they tried to evacuate, but it was too late to evacuate. Same thing happened here in the story I'm going to talk about, and I'm sure you're familiar about it. The three boys that went through the fiery furnace, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were about to be put into this fiery furnace because they were commanded to worship the king's statue, and they refused. So the king breathes out threatenings against them, telling them, if you don't do what I tell you to do, I am going to throw you in this furnace. And here is the answer that they give him in Daniel 3:7. If it be so, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand. Daniel 3:8. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. They had conviction. They didn't bug out in time. The nation got taken over. They were brought into captivity, and they're living by faith before this king. And there was oppression. I can imagine them sitting there reading Psalm 9:9 and Psalm 9:10. The Lord also will be a high tower for the oppressed, a high tower to war in times of trouble. And in verse 9:10, those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken these who seek you. Here these boys were going to be put in the fiery furnace. And you can indicate from what they were saying that they're not sure God's going to deliver them, but they're sure that God can deliver them. And they said, but in either case, if he doesn't deliver us, let it be known unto you, King, we will not worship, because there's only one true God. They were stood firm in their high tower of God. When the times of trouble come upon you, with all of these things we got going on in our world now, inflation, potential recession or depression, high oil and gas prices, threats of war, political unstableness, all of these different things that we face, we can know that if we trust like these men did, these boys did, in our God, that he will deliver us. Again, Psalm 9:10, those who know your name will put their trust in you, and you, Lord, have not forsaken those that seek you. He may not deliver at this time, but he will deliver for eternity. So until next time, may Jesus increase as we decrease.